Hey guys, never stopped hunting here today, and Dragon Ball Legends have shown us, well, the new supporter right here, Babidi. If you lose the Rising Rush wager, there was a chance to overturn it. Oh, okay, similar to Baba. And I think we all know what the legend unit is going to be. We know it's Universe Survival Saga, specifically Uni Reps. This OST is pretty cool. If you are unaware as well, the LR got leaked. I don't know how they always do it, but Universe 7 is cornered. The Ultimate Alliance fighting for survival. There he is. We got our Android 17 and Golden Frieza. The art looks amazing. How are they in game? We didn't get to see this. Okay, Golden Frieza actually looking pretty darn good. The animations wise. Wow, Android 17 looks fantastic as well. Okay, the legendary finish. The all-around Golden Frieza looks amazing. Wow, this actually looks insane. I feel like that's a new background as well. Or am I bugging? Wow. If only they didn't get leaked, this was insane.
You brought them to their knees. Because if I failed, I knew you'd do it.
Okay, onto their kit then. So there we have it. They actually looked incredible. The legendary finish looked insane. Both of their models looked insane. The animations looked top tier. It's just insane that so many Universe Survival Saga units get leaked. Mainly is UI Goku, but now it's just branching off to just everything around that time. So let's go through their kit. The first Legend support type, Legend, Android 17 and Golden Frieza joins the fight. So they have a support type which is going to be interesting. Hopefully they don't suck, because a lot of times some support types in terms of Legend Limiteds do flop, and now they are Legend units. Hopefully they will be good, at least the tier of Android 13. So strengths: support allies based on the number of times hit by enemy arts when returning to standby. So increase all enemy arts cost and restore allies health with when hit one or more times. Buff allies damage and reduce enemy ki by 100 hit when hit 3 or more. Okay, well, that's pretty beneficial. Does it keep on resetting? We'll find out in a moment. Change the release type after a tag switch and unleash a devastating combo. Charge the unique gorge by tag switching to change it to release type when full. While in release type, you'll gain an 80% damage increase. Wow, that's quite a lot. So that's going to be very good to get that off. Outstanding disruptive and defensive capabilities. That's what you like to hear. Disrupt is pretty crucial for most kits, especially nowadays. And defense is alright. Damage guard is increased by 70% when enemy activates special move, Ultimate Awaken Arts or Rising Rush. Has a blast arts card with armor break. Okay. An excellent starter ability focused on support. The starter ability includes endurance and ally health restoration up, plus it nullifies ally attribute downgrades under normal conditions, both up to 3 times, on top of providing a damage buff. Join forces for victory, overwhelm the enemy with powerful teamwork. Okay, not seeming too bad. We need to dive a bit more into what they are capable of, so let's go. Android 17 is a blue, superior blue to be specific. There's his tags. Yep, pretty much obvious. They obviously combine Android 17 and Golden Frieza's tags together. That's why they have Frieza Force and Uni Rep, Android, so on. Z ability, Uni Reps, Android, Lineage of Evil, base strike and blast attack plus 30%, and If uni rep an additional blast defense plus 80%, or if you are in leader slot, you'll get that. Okay. Strike. Get a boost to damage on activation, has armor, so charging without fear of enemy blast arts. So on activation, damage plus 10% for 20 counts, has blast armor. Nice. Blast, well, not an effect on blast attacks in general. This character has a blast arts card with armor break. It's a held card, which means other characters can use it too. That's going to be annoying. So on activation, damage plus 10% for 20 counts, similar to the strikes. Okay, special move, nullify endurance on activation, and if the unique gorge is release type, cancel enemy buff effects. So it does massive damage on impact. On activation, special move damage plus 50% for 3 counts, nullify endurance for 3 counts. Also, if unique gorge is release type, cancel enemy buff effects, or enemy damage received plus 20% for 15 counts, has blast armor. Okay, the green card special, cancel attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions on activation, reduce enemy Dragon Balls by 1 on hit, of course. On activation, draw 1 card, key plus 50, cancel attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions, ally health plus 10%, that's pretty good. On hit, nullify special cover changes for 5 counts, enemy Dragon Balls -1 twice. They always have to add that in somewhere. All enemy health restoration -25% for 10 counts, combo ball into everything, has blast armor. Okay, switchability, tag switch to Golden Frieza, blast arts damage will be greatly increased for a limited time. Tag switch to Golden Frieza, draw blast arts next, key plus 50, blast arts damage plus 50% for 5 counts. That could be a pretty crucial 5 counts, or enemy damage received plus 20% for 10 counts. Okay, pretty good stuff right there. So starter ability, Android 17 has endurance, support allies with effects like nullifying ally attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions up to 3 times each. So damage plus 340%, damage guard plus 320%, key plus 70%, draw speed plus 1, endurance with 40% recovery, ally damage plus 20%, ally unirep, android or lineage of evil damage guard plus 10%, ally health restoration plus 50%, nullify ally attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions both up to 3 times. That is a lot for a starter ability. A bit of support going on in it as well. So overall, very beneficial. They're all uncancelable as well. So looking good so far. Unique gorge, your switch gorge charges on every enemy confrontation, similar to the legend tag Future Gohan or Future Trunks, making it easier to perform tag switches. Plus, you support allies based on the number of times hit by enemy arts when returning to standby. When it's over 3 times, ally damage is increased by 30% and enemy key is reduced by 100. That 30% is a lot. On enemy character confrontation, health plus 10%, switch gorge plus 20%, enemy key -20. On battlefield entry, overturn to standby, draw 1 card if hand has 3 or fewer, key plus 30. On arts activation, resets on switch. Nullify special cover changes for 5 counts 1 time. Ally health, ally damage plus 10% for 15 counts. Enemy health restoration -15% for 20 counts 1 time. When hit by enemy arts, nullify damage received, element disadvantage for 5 counts 1 time. Resets on switch or tag switch, ally sub count -1. On return to standby, based on number of times hit by enemy arts, count shared between Android 17 and Golden Frieza, cancel reset on switch. First and on, ally health plus 10% and all enemy arts cost plus 15 for 10 counts. Third and on, you get ally damage plus 30% for 20 counts, uncancelable, enemy key -100. That's going to be annoying because it says first and on and third and on. After the third one, these will all stack together, I believe. So that's going to be pretty insane, unless once you get to the third, these get overridden by these. We'll have to find that out. While not defeated, an enemy activates special move, Ultimate, Awakened Arts, or Rising Rush. Damage guard plus 70% for 3 counts, uncancelable. Also, if Ultimate and Awakened Arts or Rising Rush sub counts -5, cancel enemy buff effects for 2 times, and it's shared between both Android 17 and Golden Frieza. Special cover changes against strikes, comboable into a blue. Okay, the unique gorge now. Starts as switch ability type when the unique gauge is full, it switches to release type and attribute downgrades are cancelled. While in release type, you gain a massive damage buff and key protection. So shows here switch ability type to release type, starts as switch ability type. When unique gauge becomes full, switch to release type, draw one card if hand has fewer, half plus 20%, shared between Android 17 and Golden Frieza, key plus 40, cancel attribute downgrades. While release type, damage plus 80% uncancelable, draw speed plus 1, overdrive gauge, charge rate plus 50%, protect key, all uncancelable. When unique gauge reaches 0%, switch to switch ability type. Switch ability type charges on tag switch. Release type decreases gradually when on the battlefield. Legend action, increase ally special move damage, and if the unique gauge is release type, you'll draw a special move arch. So activation area is the high area. On legend action activation, key plus 50, ally special move damage plus 20% for 15 counts. Also, if unique gauge is release type, destroy one card, then draw a special move arch. Next combo only is blue, because they only have blue as their most powerful move. So Android 17 looking good. Onto Golden Frieza. He's going to be green, so they've got the same color combination as Bardock and Goku. So that's an interesting combo right there. Blue and green is very strong right now, if I'm being honest, because a lot of the time we're coming across Ultra Vegeta Blue, Ultra Gogeta Blue, Ultra Boobos, so that's covering both of them. So a great choice in color typing there. So superior green, same tags, same unique Z ability, strike attack is the same, blast attack is the same, special move arts with the same effect as Android 17, so exactly the same. So the green is a bit different. Unlike Android 17, who reduces enemy Dragon Balls on here, Golden Frieza increases own Dragon Balls. So wow, that's actually pretty insane. So you're taking away 2 of your enemies Dragon Balls with Android 17 and you're gaining 2. Okay, that's very powerful. Okay, switch ability, tag switch to Android 17. While Android 17 boosts blast arts, Golden Frieza boosts strike arts. Okay, so they're going to be a unit that you want to kind of balance in terms of bench wise, in terms of strike attack and blast attack. I feel like they'll probably have very even stats in that regard. Then if they have one higher than the other, it wouldn't make sense to make it so that, for example, let's say they have more strike attack, why would Android 17 boost blast arts? You know what I mean? But yeah, so Golden Frieza has the exact same but with strikes. So he draws a strike arts have plus 50% and everything's the same as Android 17's. So the unique ability had the same effect as Android 17, so you'll be able to use Golden Frieza in the exact same way. So all of these abilities are exactly what we've been through already. Cover changes against strikes into the blue, has the exact same unique gauge, exact same legend activation, legend action. So overall they seem good. They seem like they'll flow very nicely. One's more catered towards blast, one's more catered towards strike. They give a lot of very beneficial support to allies. They seem like they will be able to get a lot of damage off because they start off with 340%, have a lot of ways to gain damage, damage guard, health. Like they have pretty much everything, which is nice to see. It's just dependent on stats how they will feel. I feel like their teams are kind of in an interesting spot because Universal Survival Saga, you can maybe use them with Ultra UI Goku, and I wouldn't really even say there's anyone else. You have Evolution Vegeta, the transforming one from the 7th anniversary, maybe UI Goku from there as well. I don't know, they just don't seem to fit nicely on any Universal Survival Saga team. An Android team could be decent because you can run them with Perfect Sal, Android 17, Ultra Perfect Sal, who's still aged pretty nicely if you ask me, and Golden Frieza his tags like LOE doesn't really exist at the moment. Frieza Force, like overall, just leader slot them if I'm being honest, and then run them alongside teams that you want to use. Most likely you're gonna run them alongside the 8th anniversary unit. So yeah, interesting unit. We will see more, most likely to come later on this month. Let me know if you're something for them. Hopefully they don't leak anytime soon, but Legends just can't help it. So like, subscribe, and see you on next one. Goodbye.